Welcome everybody to another episode of Game Chat Tonight with the Huber Rebels. My name is Ethan,
My name is Jordan.
and this is episode number 10.
Oh man, I didn't even realize, even though I typed the number there on the sheet, I didn't even process that. Well, in honor of the 10th episode, I'm having severe technical difficulties, so I hope everything seems and sounds
Uh,
okay. But I think it should be fine. Shouldn't even be able to notice,
any
honestly.
any luck thus far?
I have no idea what the problem is. My computer completely croaked, so I'm running this whole thing on my laptop right now. Um, Probably like the power supply is busted or something. I don't know, but I
Is it
haven't.
it
I
was a
haven't done.
surge?
Yeah, and I don't know. I thought I had like surge protectors or whatever, but it will not turn on. But I'll look into it another time. Tomorrow, I guess. But it stresses me out.
Basic IT question. Have you tried another outlet?
Yes,
Damn.
did not work. The weird thing is, it's when it's plugged in. There's a couple of lights inside that are on. It just won't boot up. Like there's a light on maybe like the motherboard or something, and then there's a light on the back of it that are both lit, but I don't know
Was it on?
when it. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It was.
yeah.
Okay, we'll
It's
figure it
always
out.
on. We will figure it out. But yeah,
Yeah.
yay! Happy 10th episode.
Yeah, a decade.
A decade
One
of
episode a year.
episodes. Also, in honor of our 10th episode, my favorite Call of Duty team, Optic, won its first tournament in I don't know how long, over this past weekend, and
10
I got
years.
my jersey, so that's dope. My free jersey.
This was the deal thing you had told me about.
Yes, my make a thirty
Wish.
dollar wager on FanDuel or something and get a free Optic jersey. I'm like, all right. If I win my bet, then it's very much a free jersey, but it was heavily discounted, so I did it. And I, so many people online were having issues getting theirs, like couldn't connect with support and get them to give them what they needed. And I talked to them for maybe 2 minutes on a chat, and they're like, "Oh yeah, for sure, we'll send that right out," because they were not sending them like they were supposed to be, and I
Oh
had no
wow.
issues. So you just gotta learn how to talk to
Because you
people in
hadn't.
in support, you know?
Oh, having done support, that is 100% true. They
Yeah,
hold all the power.
yeah,
Um, and so sorry, my color changed.
that's okay.
Uh, they hold all the power, yeah. So you just gotta be nice and work it, and they will get you what you want.
Yes, I definitely want what I want.
Where was the tournament?
Toronto.
Toronto,
Yeah.
and they move around all over.
Yeah, the just like the majors, so there's like 5 majors in a season or something. They're the only ones that are actually, I
Oh
think,
wow.
done in person. Everything else is online. But yeah, I haven't been to one since before. No, that's not true. I went to Champs a couple years. Anyways, yeah. We were supposed to go to Chicago the year of COVID. We were supposed to go to Chicago for a tournament. COVID killed everything. I've been wanting to like travel to one since, but they always have the championship in LA, and I went the last couple years.
Oh wow, that's cool. Where do they hold it?
The Galen Center,
Oh what? Where? In the arena?
USC's basketball. Yeah, yeah,
That's crazy.
it's really fun. I think I've told you
Yeah,
this.
I'll have to
Call
look
of
up.
Duty events are the most electric thing I've ever been to, and you've probably experienced much higher with like soccer events, but more than any football game I've been to, like Call of Duty events are nuts when people are on it. It's a lot of fun.
I bet. Yeah, I don't know what the craziest event that I've been to is. That's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
Um, Concerts probably.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's different. Um,
Have you been playing anything?
anyways, Minecraft. That's about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm very much about to start playing more Fallout again, having just finished the show, and we're gonna talk
Yes.
about that a little bit later. This the super late, super delayed, patient watcher Fallout show review. But we got plenty of time before season 2. So, what have you been playing?
Two games that we talked about a couple weeks ago. Our conversation sparked my interest in this. Also, our constant talk about trophy hunting. We talked about Star Wars Episode 1 Racer last 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago even.
Yes.
So I downloaded those games again, like the night after we played those, and I'm like, I'm gonna get the platinum in these games. Like I wanted to get it in Revenge, and it seemed like it was gonna take way too long, too much grinding to get it, so I just never even tried. I looked at the trophies for Episode 1 Racer. I'm like, it's not that bad. So I went through it. I played a full, season or whatever, which you have to do to fulfill all the trophies.
Like career?
Yeah, full career. It's not that long. Actually, it's 20 races for a full career. Took me, I don't know, a few nights or something. And I got to the end, and one of the trophies is to buy all of the max upgrades for a pod racer. And I realized that I've never done this before. You can change
that's a lot.
The wagering for the race. So basically how much you win for each position. I didn't know you could.
Yeah.
There was a higher one, which was winner takes all, which gives you more money, and you have to do that and maybe some finagling or something with Watto's junkyard to get enough money to buy all the stuff. So I got all the way to the end of that season and realized I didn't do it right. I'm like, damn it, I don't want to do all this again. So I downloaded Revenge, started playing through Revenge, beat a whole season of that, which is only 14 races. It's shorter. But that one you actually have to play through 4 or 5 times to unlock all the characters that you have to get. Not as many trophies, but you have to unlock all those characters. So then I went back to Episode 1, and last night I was doing the cheese in Watto's junkyard. You have to buy the same parts that you have, but they're lower quality, and then your pit droids fix them during the race, and then you sell it back to them after, so you get more money. And I bought all the parts, and I did one more trophy, and I got the platinum last night, and I was super stoked about it. So now I'm gonna work on.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna have
Racer Revenge. Yeah, do it. It's
so. Do
fun.
you not have to win every race to get the platinum?
I forget if you have to win them all, but it is not difficult at all. Episode 1 is so easy, it's insane. I wish it was more difficult. They need to I don't know what this was. I think it was just a re-release or something. They have to remaster that game because it feels so good. The pod racing in Episode 1 Racer is incredible. You feel
remake?
Remake, yes.
They should remake it. They should cleaned up.
They should remake it because you feel
modern graphics.
So fast, so floaty, so fragile. You hit anything a little bit hard. I think it's perfect. Racer Revenge, I don't like that much. I don't like the way you feel. Everything feels very slow, and it's not very good. But Episode 1 is incredible. Arcade. Yeah,
and easier. No, Episode 1 Racer is a GOAT level game.
If they got it to somewhat today's standard graphics, even, and just that, it would be so much fun. But it's way too easy.
There might be a remake fan project.
Cool.
If I remember correctly, where someone's updating all the graphics to be super fancy.
But yeah, I love those games.
Or just do a proper sequel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, honestly, but not to Revenge, to Episode 1.
Yeah, that and Super Bombat those don't even count to me.
Not true. Yeah. But yeah, no, I've been having a lot of fun.
I think I have it downloaded. I'll have to fire it up.
Do it.
That's awesome. Does it have online multiplayer?
I think it does. We did do that. We did that a little bit. We should do it again.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, you'll probably destroy me now.
You can do it. I need competition.
I sent you a note about a game that I saw.
Yes.
Did you get a chance to look it up?
I'm sorry. I have been on the move since I got back, but let me see if I can look at it while you talk about it real quick.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about it. So I saw this thing pop up on Twitter. It's called Kingslayer. And the video starts with a guy on a dirt bike riding through a forest.
This is a game?
And I'm like, okay, this is a game.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is okay. Guy like looks like kind of cool graphics, cool forest. He's going through a forest with a bunch of trees, and I think he's got some guns. Moving on his dirt bike back and forth. I'm like, is this a racing game? Like, what's going on here? Seemed pretty hype. And then all of a sudden it pops up on the screen 1400 AD. And I'm like, they didn't have dirt bikes in 1400 AD.
Kingslayer or
What is this?
Kingmakers?
Is it Kingmakers?
Kingmakers, yeah.
Yeah, see, I misremembered the name. Kingmakers. And it pops up like 1400 AD. I forget what else it says. And all of a sudden, this guy breaks through the forest into a field where there's knights, medieval knights on horses riding around all over the place, and just starts mowing these people down with a machine gun while zooming past them on a dirt bike. And I'm just like, what is happening? This low key seems amazing, very unfair. But this is a game? What?
It weirdly looks like
I didn't understand.
those kind of games that I don't like Civ, where it looks like it's very pulled back and you're like controlling groups, but then there's also third person over the shoulder like action stuff. So is it a little bit of both, do you think?
No, I think they zoomed out to show just how many people are on screen. It's just like a massive battle, like you can destroy anything and fight anywhere.
You're definitely pulling back and controlling. You're sending your squad somewhere, but then you quickly zoom right back into one person. So it's like, I don't know, you're like a real-time general, like controlling these people around you, but then you zoom back in and then you start shooting. I don't know which trailer. I didn't see the dirt bike guy. I'm looking at the official trailer from 2 months ago, but that's interesting. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, this was on Twitter today.
Huh.
But is it also people with guns?
Oh yeah. Well, at least you. It doesn't seem like anyone around you has guns. It seems like you're like very much transported at a time with guns and vehicles and
Oh, tank. Yeah, no, there's a tank.
Yeah.
That starts attacking a castle. And I'm just like, this is insane.
I love the idea of mowing down entire groups of fields of knights with a Toyota truck. So stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how fun it'll be, but I'm gonna keep an eye on this and see if it's worth it.
Cool. That's hilarious.
A game that actually is about to come out and the reviews just dropped. I don't know if you've ever played any of the Paper Marios.
Yeah, a little bit. I think I owned one and I played it with you or Robin a bit. Weirdly,
That must have been the GameCube one.
Yes. It's one of those games that I remember playing in the back of my dad's truck. I remember I used to play games on like road trips and stuff. And my dad would like hook up the TV and my consoles and stuff, and I remember playing them in the car for some.
I never had that. I never had that hookup. I just had a little measly little Game Boy. Yeah, that was the dream. No, the dream. I remember my cousin had that when they did like a long road trip, and I was like, "This is incredible! A TV in the car."
Yeah.
To play real games, not Game Boy games. And now we have the Switch to make all of those dreams come true.
We'd hit a bump on the road, and my PS2 would like turn off because the connection ports weren't that good. They were a little bit loose.
No, that was just. You remember you'd yank a controller and the console would freeze?
Yeah.
Kids don't know these days. First time I ever did that was we went to Arizona and I played Breath of the Wild in the car. I didn't have to drive, my mom drove. Maya and I were both playing Breath of the Wild, and I was in the desert, in the game, in the desert.
Nice.
I have a picture of that.
Yeah.
So Paper Mario 1000 Year Door also on Switch. So now you can make this happen, but without a TV and a bump stopping your game.
Just the console right in my. I don't think it was ever my type of game though.
That makes sense. It's a turn-based combat, kind of. I just love walking around the little Mario sets.
Yeah.
Meeting the different characters, collecting stuff. One of the first like RPGs I would have played where you're upgrading and unlocking stuff.
Yeah.
Great story. Robin had it, and I helped him beat it.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I've watched you guys play it more than I actually did.
There you go. I definitely want to get this. And this is a full on remake. We were talking about like remaster versus remake.
Yeah.
They're for the GameCube games. It seems like they're remaking them because the art style on GameCube was just for a lot of their games. I feel like they just nailed it. Wind Waker was the other one I was gonna say. Zelda. The cell shaded, like they remade that one, remastered. It's so confusing. They redid the lighting on Wii U. Still hasn't made it to Switch, but it's cool that you can get a GameCube printout to like put in for the box art for this, which
Cool.
is very nostalgic.
I like that.
Yeah, so pick this up at some point when it goes on sale. But it's getting 5 out of 5, 9, 10, all that.
When will it go on sale?
Reviews.
Because Nintendo games don't go
Never.
on sale, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe when Switch 2 comes out.
Yeah. If you ever have one of those like buy 2 games for $70 voucher things, whatever it was.
That's the way to do it. The
Yeah.
tickets or whatever the thing is on Switch. But I want the physical. Ugh.
Oh yeah, true.
We'll see, because they found more 4K files in the stuff. So everybody's like, is this game already ready to have a patch for the Switch 2? I don't know. Could be dev kit stuff. It could be anything.
But you don't need it imminently, so you can wait and see if it potentially released for.
Yeah, plenty of other stuff. But if you haven't played Paper Mario, go play it. It's also the first game is on N64 Switch Online.
Cool.
Very cute little game.
Yeah.
One of the best N64 games and one of the last N64 games. Came out in like 2000. Really? Which doesn't sound like N64. But yeah. Another game rumored to come to Switch 2. Kingdom Hearts 4.
Now, if that happens, will the others come?
That is the other rumor. So Square just put out Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2.
Yeah.
And sales numbers did not do as well as they were hoping because it was PS5 exclusive. So they've already said, we're going full multi-platform. We're putting it out on everything. We're going Xbox. People think that means Final Fantasy VII Remake could even come to Switch. Kingdom Hearts is under Square, so that's probably going to come to Switch. The Kingdom Hearts games are currently available for cloud streaming on Switch.
Oh, really?
Weak sauce. Yeah, not good.
Not good.
You can buy them and stream them.
Buy them and stream them.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Yes. They wanted to get them on there, but it wasn't good enough. But there's lots going on with Kingdom Hearts right now because they just came out or are about to launch on Steam.
Okay.
So they're literally going to be everywhere, and these were originally PlayStation exclusives.
Speaking of them being everywhere, I'm pretty sure I own Kingdom Hearts like 3 separate ways. I think I had them for PS2.
Really?
At least the first one I had for PS2, if not also 2. I have 1.5.
You still?
Yeah, I think so.
That's a good one to have.
I have all of them. I have 1.5 and 2.5 for PS3.
Yep.
I have 1.5 plus 2.5 remix or whatever for PS4.
Yeah.
Now they are saying that these might be coming to Switch. I think that's where I want to play them, so I might just get them on Switch someday. Oh my god! And I've never played them.
And that's what. Man, they are like PlayStation games for me.
Yeah.
But I also want to play them on my Switch.
Yeah, I would play them on my Switch too for sure.
Yeah, the Switch too. I've been even thinking more and more about a Steam Deck. I don't think I can justify it.
Yeah.
But I saw some people emulating like GameCube games and PS2 games. It just Steam Deck, boom, emulate, and I'm just like, it's pretty clutch. Oh, it was Star Wars Galaxies, the Star Wars MMO. You can like jankily download and like run that on like fan-made servers.
Yeah.
And just play Star Wars Galaxies on your Steam Deck. And I was like,
that's cool.
That's dangerous.
It would be good to get on Switch though, because then like Taylor and I could share it, and I think we keep talking about like I want her to try it. I think she could enjoy it.
Yeah,
she would enjoy the characters and the worlds and stuff for sure. Maybe not the combat, but
the combat's super easy. It's more the menus
Hmm.
and the settings that are a little confusing. That's like what Mike struggled with the most when he played it.
Yeah.
With Kind of Funny, and everybody was like, just apply this here, just turn this on here. That's why if you did watch him, that would kind of like teach you
Yeah.
what things to watch out for. But if you play it on easy, it's not that bad. It's just a hack and slash game, so
Yeah.
it's just like fight. There's strategy you can do too, but it's very accessible.
I'm excited though.
Speaking.
I hope it comes to Switch. I think that'd be at least more people can play if that's the case.
Yeah, and it's rumored for next year, which I think is totally plausible, and Switch 2 is rumored for next year. So between that and GTA 6 and everything else going on, we're gonna be eating well in 2025.
Give me 1.5 plus 2.5 plus 3.5 reducto or whatever for my Switch 2 so I can have it on 4 consecutive generation and then release 4.
And then don't play it until 5 comes out.
Yes.
And then you can also get 4.5.
Yep.
I always wear my Kingdom Hearts shirt to Disneyland, and
Yeah.
Maya even says it. Always one person. You think like multiple people would say something if somebody says something every time? Nope.
Yeah.
One person every time, consistently.
I love that.
Always different place. Sometimes one time it was a random guy like walking through the park. One time it was when we were at the Minnie and Mickey shop, and it was he didn't even speak English.
Huh.
Like, but he saw like the Japanese letters or whatever it was, and like was very excited. And then last time it was a security guard. Just like,
I think that really speaks to how good of a shirt it is, because think of how many different shirts you see at Disneyland. Most of them being Disney themed. You're not going to comment on any of them. But
no.
For someone to say that's a cool shirt or I've never seen that shirt, like that means a lot. Even if it is just one person. So I think that's cool.
I think it's always it's like a if you know, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I see. Kingdom Hearts. He even asked me, he's like, did you like Kingdom Hearts 3? And I was like, I'm down for everything.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Cool.
You can hate on it. Also, last Kingdom Hearts thing, rumored collab with Fortnite.
I have not heard this. That's amazing.
Yeah. So, what do people do with Fortnite usually to announce something upcoming?
Yes. Now, that would probably just be the main, like, Final Fantasy type characters, right? Not like Mickey and Goofy and Donald.
Or, oh yeah, Disney signed a deal with them. Of course this makes sense.
Okay, let's talk about
Billions
a character
of
that
dollars.
may never come to Fortnite, Mickey Mouse. Like,
no, he has to.
They don't want him getting shot.
I want Mickey to shoot Darth Maul in the face.
But they don't want him getting shot.
I want Mickey to shoot Ariana Grande in the face.
Yeah, sure.
No, but Mickey will get shot in the face and go or whatever the noise he makes.
I guess. No, I mean, never say never, Justin Bieber, but Kingdom Hearts is very exciting. No, he's not, weirdly, but he will be someday. Every music icon will be in there.
Everything will be in Fortnite one day.
Yeah. Create your own character. That has to be a thing.
No, Huber Rebels.
Oh, hell yeah.
People will buy us in the shop.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that would be weird.
I mean, literally, like, YouTube people are in the shop, and fruit person. I don't know all their names. I don't know who most of them are, except for Ninja and Ali and stuff. But yeah, we could.
I forget what they said, but they're like, yeah, wait until Master Chief, Mickey Mouse, Darth Maul, and I'm gonna repeat it, Ariana Grande getting out of a Lamborghini together, and it's just like, yeah, wow, this game is insane.
It's the best.
Wait, LeBron James.
Yep.
That's who it was.
Speaking of LeBron James, are you excited for Multiverses at all? Did you ever play it when it came out?
No,
That's not your thing?
no, no. I have room for one that style fighting game, and that's Smash.
Yeah, okay.
I don't even play that.
Yeah.
Respect to it. Apparently, it's good.
Yeah.
But again, if we're all hanging out and someone wants to throw that on, I'm down. I'm not going to download it and play it by myself, though.
Sure.
Kind of the same thing with Smash. That's why I don't play it. But if we were all hanging out, I'm down.
Yeah, totally.
Has Taylor played Smash?
I'm probably at some point, maybe with her brothers. Her brothers love the fighting games.
Okay.
Like,
there you go.
Mortal Kombat and the Dragon Ball Z one of her brothers plays. There's multiple Dragon Ball Z fighting games, but I'm not sure which one it is.
Probably Fighters, because that's like the latest one, and it's like a side-by-side fighting game.
Okay.
It's not the best. Dragon Ball Z 10 started with Budokai Tenkaichi, and now they're coming back with Sparking Zero. Sparking was the Japanese name for the series, but it's basically Tenkaichi 4, and it looks incredible, and I can't wait to get it.
This one has a really like kind of cute and like cartoony kind of hub world that you walk around in. Is that
Multiverses?
No. This Dragon Ball game that he plays.
Maybe Xenoverse. Forgot they made those too.
Anyways, but yeah, she played Smash probably at some point.
Yeah, I think it's Xenoverse. They have like a weird online thing where you pick a avatar and you can like walk around and talk to people.
All right.
And that one is a 3D world fighting game. I never played it. I actually have it on Switch, I think.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. I think unopened.
Bust that thing
What's
out.
wrong with me?
What else is
Seriously,
coming to
what
Fortnite?
is wrong with me? Fallout.
Very excited.
Sounds like a blowhorn. We've only seen 3 seconds of it, right?
Fallout. Yeah. If that. I think it was a 2-second video on Twitter that they posted, and I didn't even really. You see like the, what are they called? The
Power
armor guys marching, but the whole season seems to be themed around that kind of like your Fallout kind of wasteland sort of vibe. The whole season isn't Fallout, but I think Fallout fits perfectly for it. So I hope it's more than just the power armor. You know, like I think we were talking the other night, have some vaults in there that we can go into. I think that fits perfectly with the vibe. And some really good skins will be good. Some ghouls, some vault dwellers with the blue and yellow suit would be amazing.
If they had the ghoul, I'm getting him.
He would be great. The one from the show, like with the cowboy hat and everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He might be my main.
Yeah, you like him?
Like, I might main him.
He's Cad Bane, but different universe Cad Bane. He's so cool.
But like awesome. Well, not that Cad Bane wasn't awesome, but like he's on our side.
No, he's
not. But
he's
like
arguably better than Cad Bane. Yeah.
Well, we will talk about the ghoul and other things about the Fallout show when we come back from this break. So make sure to continue listening. Be right back.
If you like what we do, we'd really appreciate if you consider supporting us on Patreon. Now more than ever, small independent teams need all the help they can get, and we'd love to have you join the rebellion.
Joining us on Patreon can get you a wide array of perks, starting with our 1-star tier. Joining this tier will get you voting rights for Movie Madness, our weekly journey through an actor's entire filmography.
Our 2-star tier will give you extended episodes of the Hebrew Rebels podcast, Game Chat Tonight, and Movie Madness, both ad-free and a day early. Plus, you can write into those shows for a chance to have your questions and comments read on the podcast.
The 3-star tier delivers the most value with our Patreon exclusive shows. You will get a monthly episode of Crossword Struggle and Climbing the Ranks. And we have more exclusive shows planned to add even more value to this tier.
Next, as a 4-star rebel, your name will be listed in an on-screen shoutout on each of our weekly scheduled shows.
Finally, you can be one of only 24 people to be considered a Founding Rebel. You will receive a limited edition Founding Rebel t-shirt. Your name will be read on each of our shows as a Founding Rebel, and you will forever be remembered as one of the very few people to truly help start the rebellion.
Visit patreon.com/HebreWrebels for more information. Thank you so much for your support, and back to the show.
All right. Thanks for checking out our little Patreon plug. If you're enjoying listening to this, give us a like. Make sure to subscribe and give us any comments, any feedback, anything you want us to talk about, or what you think about what we're talking about. But now we're going to talk about Fallout, because that's all we do here on Game Chat Tonight. Fallout chat tonight.
I could change the logo if you want.
Oh my god, the neon,
yeah.
Glowing. Yeah, so I know I've talked about my journey with Fallout. Fallout is man. When we do favorite IPs, it's gonna be high.
Yeah.
I'm shocked how high it's gonna be. I have done a lot of reading about lore. The games didn't stick, but I've always been obsessed with this world. The show I'm just all about it. It's
great.
I don't even you finished it longer ago, so I'm gonna let you. What's your take on the show?
No, you talk. I already gave my review of the show. You go.
But no, we this is spoiler section now. Like,
do you want to? We can just let people
tune out if
they don't. Yeah.
This is Fallout spoiler cast. I want to talk about the ending.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the implications. I want to talk about what's coming next. I want to give props to so many things. Fallout has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
It has evolved over time. I am somebody who likes hope and optimism for the future. Even if bad things are happening, I like the striving for that carrot on the stick, that eventually we can fix things and it can be better again.
Yeah.
And I think part of the reason I bounced off Fallout was because I felt like it was just no hope. I understand bad things happened.
Yeah.
But let's make things better. I got into Fallout 4 because I was like, oh my god, I have this like base. I want to like make it better. I want to make it like it used to be. I literally, when I was playing recently, I went around and I fixed every picket fence. But there's still that part of me that's annoyed that I can't clean the ground. Right. It just has to look nuclear apocalypse.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why I like the vaults. In some of the games, there are some things that happen. I don't know how Fallout 4 ends. I know in Fallout 3, like there's like this thing where you like fix something and it like could be better. And like there's some other stuff in the other games where it's like, oh, it's not just a horrible mess forever. And the way that the Fallout show ends, because this is the latest in the timeline, I'm like, this is the most progress they've ever made. Like there's actual hope for the future. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
That gets me way more excited about this universe. Okay, that was a lot.
That's kind of why I'm sure you feel the same way why I just got sick of The Walking Dead, because I liked season 1 when they're trying to find the CDC and trying to get answers. And obviously that didn't work out in season 1. Like you want to stretch it out a little bit, but then they're trying to get to DC. And I've watched so much of that show and they're still not even close to getting to DC. I don't even know if they're trying to do that anymore. So obviously it's the same thing. It's going to be equally as impossible to fix this world filled with zombies and the entire economy and everything is crumbled. It's so much of an overtaking to fix all of that I'm just like, I'm done. I'm out. I don't care what happens to you people anymore. Just, I hope you all die. And I bounced out. I haven't experienced that yet with Fallout, so I totally get that feeling. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely hope at the end of the Fallout show, which is great.
Walking Dead is the absolute best. I forgot that was even how that show made me feel.
It's so annoying.
But yes, I remember like, oh, CDC. Okay. Like we're moving towards something and it's just dead end. dead end, dead end, dead end. And then it was like, oh my God, they found this housing community. This is perfect. They can be here, they can build from here, and it all turned down again. And now the people who are going to start a family, and he's dead.
Yep.
And okay, yep, I don't care anymore.
Yep.
Part of the reason when Maya says, should we build a Fallout bunker? I'm like, to survive and come back to what?
I know. let's just
I'd
ride the
rather
lightning
just,
if things are going to hell. Let's just let's just go out in a blaze
yeah.
of glory. Yeah.
And so I think the Fallout show did a really good job of handling the apocalypse. Probably the best I've ever seen. They gave us the most lore, even with all the lore I've read into, the most lore for Fallout we've ever gotten. The scene where they're all sitting around and it's all the companies, Vault Tech,
Yeah.
West Tech, Robco, I forget what other ones. Insane, way too plausible. I was just like, yeah, I could see that happening in the world.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. The whole theory of, or not theory, I don't know if this stuff was known, like, but, you know, saying that they were going to drop the bombs so that they could utilize the bunkers and make the money and all that stuff, like, yeah, that's terrifying. That's there are people who want to do that probably right now in this world.
Yeah, exactly. I do not know if, I don't think that was confirmed. I think that was all new confirmations. I couldn't figure, because the reasoning is what I think is so interesting. So they asked Todd Howard, like, are you guys gonna do like a Fallout like in another country? Because some fans just made Fallout London. But he said no. Fallout is about Americana.
Yeah.
And this show just showed why. Vault Tech is this just blew my mind. How do we make America win? How's the only way that we can make America win? Because if we do this, they're just going to come back. They're still going to exist. Well, we take America, we put it down into 100 vaults, because that's really what they're doing, is they're putting America into 100 vaults and wipe the planet. And then we let America come out. And then Earth is now America. That is insanely twisted and dark.
Yep.
And also genius, but obviously doesn't work because you can't do that. Oh, there's so much. There's just so many mind-blowing moments in the finale. The discovery of Vault 31. How much did you know about the vaults before going into this show?
I knew that, every vault was like a different twisted experiment. They were trying to see if different things would work. I know different vaults were set to release out into the open at different times, some much sooner than others. Like what, 76 is 76 years?
20.
Oh.
25 years.
Oh, okay. Wow, 25 years. And this is 200 something? The show?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And that's by design. They weren't even supposed to leave yet. They were still supposed to be in there, and Lucy left on her own. So, yeah, I knew that there was like twisted.
Other people left.
Did they?
Her mom.
That's right. I forgot about that.
She didn't see a big light in their vault. She literally felt the sun.
That's cool. But
they nailed it.
I don't know if I knew if like any vaults were ever connected. Is that a new thing to the show?
No, that blew my mind. I was like, they're connected? What? Like, this is crazy.
It made sense, I guess, as an experiment to like have communities that can maybe help each other but are separate entities, but yeah, 31 being a cryo chamber for all of the evil corporate overlords. Buds. How do you think I'm forgetting her name, but the rebel leader lady,
how she stayed young,
how she's lasted all this time? Yeah,
Maya was asking that too. I don't have an answer. I don't think she was a ghoul.
Which means what? Is that like you've taken a
You're
certain
like
amount of drugs or something, or
your DNA has been like changed
okay,
through like radiation
okay.
as the guy takes a arrow through the neck.
Yeah, that's right.
Real quick, have you ever watched Superstore?
No.
Okay, he's in Superstore and he's hilarious, and it was very funny watching him in this.
I liked him a lot.
Dude, he plays this like Midwest wannabe gangster guy that just always goes like wah 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 wah. Like he's a psycho character on that show, and then to see him play this, it was just like, dude, he's funny. He was good. Fred Armisen too. Shout out to his cameo
Great
as
cameo.
the radio guy. Um, I want more. I want more now.
I The characters were so well casted. I thought Lucy was fantastic. I loved her.
Bravo.
Not having really any touchstone to a stereotypical vault dweller, you know? Like I thought she
Hmm.
nailed what I would expect from that. I've seen her because Taylor and I are watching Yellow Jackets. I think I told you about that show recently. She's in that and I hate her. I hate her in that show. She's awful and I think that's by design. I think she's doing her character very well. She's very hateable.
Okay.
But
Okay.
somehow, usually when you hate a character and then you see them in something else, that carries over until they like prove
Yep.
you to not hate them. Not at all. This like minute one, for some reason, I just loved Lucy and her just ever present optimism and bravery was very fun. Her brother was great.
He grew on me like crazy. They
Yeah,
really gave him a great arc.
yeah. Being kind
Is
of
he gonna cryo?
uh I mean, I want to say maybe not because they didn't show it. Maybe something happens or he gets interrupted somehow before he does it, but that would kind of suck if he did. I feel like it would have to be a long time before he gets let out for that to have any purpose or meaning.
Yeah, he's in there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what's his name? Maximus? Did
Yes.
you like him at first?
Hated him. Hated him at first.
Yeah,
Down with him by the end.
same. And that's,
Yeah, they did a good job.
I don't know what he did differently. Like, I don't know why my thoughts of him changed, but I very much hated him at first. And
No, he was horrible. And you was like, why do you do this? And why did you do this? And then I think you learn about his story and you're like, oof, okay. And I think when he finally confesses to Lucy and you're like, damn, that's really good. He's confessing. And she tells him straight up, you had to survive up there. And you're like, yeah, that's kind of fair.
yeah.
Like, and he didn't hurt the girl, the person, individual who put their foot into the boot
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
right.
got like injured.
No, he didn't.
So their pronoun is them, they them.
Yeah.
Uh, everybody was convinced it was him, Maximus, that did it, and he didn't.
Nope.
They did it to themselves out of fear.
Forgot about that too. Yeah, he
Yeah.
once he I thought his comedy was actually that's what it was. Once he got comfortable with Lucy and he started to be funny, then he was good for some reason. And I actually thought I would have hated him being funny. But when he's being kind of trying to be brave but like really kind of cowardly, hated. But he was
Yes.
hilarious
Yes.
when they get comfortable and they go down into the vault, whatever vault that was, and he's just chilling in his
Or
robe and like just enjoying all the food and everything. Loved him. That was hilarious. And then after that, he's just in love with Lucy and then much more likable. But that vault episode was amazing.
dude, that vault episode was weird. The one-eyed guy was freaking me
I
out.
loved it.
Like I was pretty sure who he was, the actor. I didn't look it up.
Rick and Morty. The dad,
Really?
Chris Parnell. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. I know the name. I forget what I like really know him from. He was great. The Yeah, one of my favorite scenes was when he was like, "You will be banished," and then starts lightly sawing the thing. I'm like,
With I
okay,
forget how many it is. With this many days of rations, so it's like you're
2
giving me
weeks of
stuff.
supplies. Yeah,
That's amazing.
which Maximus then destroys.
Yeah, of course. But
But
it gave me good context for like the power armor and the Knights of
mhm,
Ren or whatever they're called. I keep forgetting what they're called, but yeah, I didn't
the
understand any of
Brotherhood
that
of
stuff. Yeah.
Steel, they were the
um,
weakest part of the show.
yeah, they were weird to me. I don't understand their motivations or where they came from. The show does not explain that, and I don't expect it to. But um, I
Probably
don't quite
later.
understand. The power armor is very cool.
Oh yeah. And the flashbacks. Oh my god, I love the flashbacks because we don't get any of that in the games.
I
It's all
was
just apocalypse.
gonna say the stuff I love the most is that like that 1950s looking future that
Yeah.
I thought maybe was more in the games or at least represented in the vaults, however long you're in there, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. But yeah, you get so much of that in the show, every single episode, flashing back to the ghoul and his whole origin and whatnot.
Shout out Walter Goggins. He
So good.
was incredible. Uh, how they introduced the relationship with the dog. He had the dog. Then the Vault people said no dogs, which like screw you Vault people.
Yeah,
And now he has dog meat. Who he said isn't you're not him boy or
yeah.
whatever. And I was just like, oh. But he has dog meat now. Dog meat is in all the games, 3 and 4. Um,
He got him
it's
from your
just
dude
perfect.
from Lost. I haven't seen him in
Yes.
forever.
Oh, Linus,
Yeah, Linus.
love him. He was great too.
It was perfectly
I
gory and weird, like the sawing the head off and all that stuff. Like Amazon does
mhm.
not hold back from that stuff, and they didn't go full the boys in this show. I feel like they could have, but I think it balanced that perfectly of being fun and kind of gross.
I couldn't even look at the dude's foot. We looked away every time when he
Yeah.
got his foot crushed
Mm.
before he got healed. That
Mm.
doctor too. Oh my god, that guy's insane.
Yes.
We know he likes chickens,
It's a great show. Well,
but it was and I love seeing LA.
dude, when you see the airport, did you watch all of the credit sequences?
Yes. Yes,
So
because I
good.
wanted to see
Every
stuff and
single one
listen
of
to the
them are
music.
so
Yeah.
good.
Every single one. I mean, the fact that the show ended at the Griffith Observatory when they said the observatory,
Yep.
I was like, ooh, it's just a place called the observatory, not literally Griffith Observatory.
I remember after I watched the first episode and I told you it was on the show and you asked me if it was in California and I was like, I think so because I'd only seen her come out of the vault and she was on the coast. And I'm like, yeah, it
Yeah,
seems like
Santa Monica Pier.
California. It is 100% purely LA the entire time, which is very
Oh yeah.
cool. It could have been anywhere.
Hollywood Hills. Hollywood Sign brought to you by Nuka Cola.
Yeah.
Or Hollywood brought to you by Nuka Cola.
No, I think season 2 will be even better, honestly. I think they've laid the groundwork perfectly. Um Especially taking it now to, arguably one of the best games settings in Vegas. I think it'll be even better. I think I gave this an 8 because I know it has room to grow. Like I think it could be a 9 or a 10 later season.
I was not expecting that ending. And when he's rolling through the desert, before he moved, I knew where it was.
Yeah.
And it was, I think I stood up. I literally stood up and I was like, oh my God, it's New Vegas. Like, this is, I haven't even played that game, but I know people love that game. It's such a cool setting. Love that the show's going to go there. And also, apparently, that's where they are.
Who?
They hinted a lot at that in the show.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
decides that there's no dogs in the vaults?
Oh,
Who's calling the shots? Where did he go off to? He went to them, and that's what the ghoul was saying. We need to go find them. I need to find my family. And Barb's, who we know calls the shots, or is like heavily involved with that. I thought maybe she was at Vault 31, but I don't think she was because that was Bud's. So Betty, Hank,
yeah.
Harry. What's the dad's name? Um, so I think she's in New Vegas.
The ghoul's
He's
wife.
after 200 years. Huh? Yeah.
So crazy.
And daughter.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
How? We don't know how the daughter would have gotten back to the wife, right? I guess, okay, this whole time I've been thinking that because when the show starts and he's like doing that party and he seems like he's fallen from his career, that they were separated or split or something.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, he was not with his daughter. That was a random kid at that party that he took on the horse.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Maya thought the same thing. 100%.
But they were there performing with him.
Who?
The kid.
I might be misremembering. I'll
I'm
have to
pretty
go back
sure
and
that was
double check.
his daughter at the party. Either way, I mean,
With the thumb?
yeah, I don't know. Huh. Well, I hope the kid's still alive for his sake. Who knows how old that kid is by now, but
Yeah. My guess is they cryoed.
But when did they come out? The kid could be like
Not
20
yet.
by now.
Or they've been out for a while.
Because Lucy's
things are pretty
dad
chill.
cryoed also, but it seems like he's been out for at least her whole life, you know? So 20
Yes.
20 years, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know how old she is. Yeah, 20 something years.
Yeah.
Same with Maximus.
Right.
Since he dropped the bomb on dude's home, which is just insane.
Yeah.
I really wanted him to get killed, but I'm like,
Wait, that confused me
This is
too
good.
though. So they dropped the bomb in his home when? 200 something years ago?
no, 20 years ago.
Why did they drop a bomb 20 years ago?
Because there was a town of 35,000 people that had developed. No, you're not allowed to do that. Only the vaults, Americana, what we have designed, is
Yeah.
allowed to repopulate.
The
And my wife went there and he said, this is done. Because Vault-Tec is the most evil people ever.
I did not catch that.
So he went and did that.
I was
Yeah.
confused about that. That is horrible. That's crazy. So there's
Yeah,
no redeeming
horrific.
Lucy's dad. He's awful.
No, he killed 35,000 people on top of the billions of people that he was a part of murdering on the planet. Yeah. He's horrible.
Yeah.
To defend that idea of the vaults.
That's
We must do the experiment. This is what all that matters. Blah, blah, blah,
so
blah.
terrible.
He's Bud's Bud, man. Bud's a psycho.
Yeah.
He's a brain in a jar. We have to keep the experiment going. Blah, 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 blah. Psycho.
His little robot was so funny.
Yeah. I'm gonna inject you.
Yeah.
No, you're not. I'm excited for Lucy's brother. I'm really proud of him.
Yeah. All the way up from Disney Channel, man.
I just realized the girl with the eye patch was also from the past. Because she's from Vault 31.
Oh, really? Did you
Yeah.
Is she in the flashbacks? She was creepy. She was weird.
No. I don't think she's in, but there was like this weird thing going on with her. I don't think she's in the flashback.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very exciting. I'm glad you finished it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh my god. And now I'm just like deep diving on lore and listening to reviews and time to play the games now.
Once I finish Racer Revenge, I'll get back into Fallout. But it's been having this platinum trophy on the end of the stick has definitely been hard to get away from, so I need to finish.
Yeah. It's not going anywhere.
No.
Fallout's a bit of a marathon, and we'll jump in 76 whenever we have some time and whatnot. Low key, I was also thinking, does this mean we have to build a vault in Minecraft too?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Right?
Oh my god, I want to do that so bad. Hallways,
Yeah.
connecting hallways and rooms and stuff. Oh, let's do it. Let's please do it.
And make it as Fallout themed as we can.
The vault should
Find
be
somewhere to...
the home of our like twisted stuff that we have in the world. That can be where we have the twisted information that you find. But it's really hard to get into the vault.
Yeah, that can be an end game thing.
Yes. That's great.
Okay, perfect. We'll figure out where to put that. And if you want to see that world...
Yep, keep going. I was going to say it.
Check out our Patreon, where we upload videos of us working on this 10 years in progress Minecraft world, yet to be named, full of secrets to explore, and just things we've built and designed. It's I'd say we're quite proud of it. One day to be released, maybe to Patreon.
Yeah.
For you guys to play. So if you are interested in Minecraft, go ahead and check that out. A lot of love has been poured into it.
Yes.
And my Minecraft hour thing says 1,400 hours. A lot of that is to there.
Holy crap. I think mine was in the 400.
Damn.
Still a lot for me.
Yeah. That's over 10 years.
Yep. Happy 15th. Happy 15th birthday, Minecraft.
Didn't even cover that.
It's okay. Minecraft gets enough love.
Because it's depressing. That's true. Well, we got showcases coming soon. Summer Games Fest coming soon. So, for the latest news and reactions and takes on all of that, you know where to find us here on Game Chat tonight with the Huber Rebels. My name is Ethan.
My name is Jordan.
And this has been episode number 10. See you next week.
Welcome to the Rebellion.